Morning folks, right, should do another watercolour for you. Wet the paper. This is Fabriano £130 studio paper, 15 inches by 11. Not too much water on it, but now we're just going with some usual start, raw sienna. I'll explain my palette for those that don't know. To soften the paints. Just give a bit of a warm background. Put a bit of red in there. Just a touch. You don't need too much. Right, a bit bluey to take the excess moisture off the brush. All of these colours, with the exception of the cadmium yellow light, right, okay, there. Right, so get my hands right. I'll give it a dry. So take your headphones off. Okay, a quick appraisal of what I'm using here. Cadmium yellow light, that's artist quality, the only artist quality on the palette. Superb covering, very dense. Raw sienna, alizarin crimson, don't use much of that. Light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, don't use a lot of that. Payne's grey and burnt sienna. So basically 6 colours. I was looking at my comments on my recent videos, and I got a bit of a complaint by someone, I don't know if male or female, Wallace, about that the sound of my videos wasn't very good, although he liked the videos. He's only complained, or she's only complained on that one. Now, I think it could well be. Board's a bit. No. Right, okay. Trying to get this board sort of flat is quite difficult. I've got a table here. Made from a piece of furniture, plywood. Yeah, anyway, I went through the video he was complaining on, and I don't get many complaints on the sound because, as you know, most of you, I'm using a really good camcorder, Panasonic, HCV 770. It cost me nearly 350 quid anyway, £. And I looked at my video, and there are times when I get lost in the zone. And you all know what that is, isn't it? You're painting away, and all of a sudden my voice dies out, and I'm just there for the minutes that I get lost in a painting. So that's sort of the only excuse I can offer. So So there we are. Let's just change that back a bit there. Right, okay, it's not quite in the middle. Right, so what we're going to do with that, I'll use my medium hake. I'll just, there it is, it's a Ron Ranson hake. I only use hakes. I used to use these sort of brushes for scripts brushes, Chinese, for doing trees, but I could do it all with the hakes. I've got loads of, got some lovely sables. Bought a couple of those at an art fair on the last day when everything was being sold off. Okay, just give me brush a bit of a wet, and I'll put my mountains back in. Right, I've got a bit of a, but I will use a bit of alizarin in this. Why not? As soon as I mentioned it. Right, let's come across here the horizontal. When that dry, will just come up there. Now you can draw a line on the paper and do this if you want. Okay, right, now while that's drying off, I could, oh, that's a bit of raw sienna in there. Right, okay, but that'll just put a bit of mystery in the back. But probably not. Right, okay, now going back to my large one, I like doing these sort of things because I find them easy now, and since a lot of you are beginners or intermediate with watercolour, it makes it easy for you to copy. So a good colour, a bit of that yellow. Look at that, how strong that is. Oh, there it is. Look, it's an absolutely brilliant colour. Oh, we can have a bit of Payne's grey with that, bit of this, bit of that. Oh, I get a bit of dark in there. Right. plenty of colour. Okay, well there we are. Let's add a bit more pigment in here. Right, okay. This is all the foreshore on the lake. I'll give that a dry, so headphones off. So if any of you have a problem with the sound, check your own sound first before you play mine. Because I'm quite close to the camera here, my head's about a foot away from it. I don't know how you turn the volume up anyway, I think it's just got its volume as is. Right, okay. Right, headphones off, go. I sort of mucked that up, didn't I? So let's go over that again. It's just fairly dry now. So let's go back with some of that blue and right. Well, that looks interesting. Well, texture a bit of the foreground. I'm going to put some trees or bushes on top of that, but that's got to dry first. Right, texture. Bit of sienna, Payne's grey. Pull out any hairs that are loose. I like that yellow. It mixes very well with Payne's grey and burnt sienna. This is just a sort of look at that. Right, let's right, let's get a card, a plastic card, and well, that's just a bit wet. We can just scrape out a little bit of stuff in here. Right, there we are. The sort of quickest way to paint rocks. The plastic card. Right, I'll give it all to dry now so that we get into that background. That's right, a bit lumpy. Right, okay, now put some background trees in, so a bit of Payne's grey, a bit of ultramarine. A touch of the yellow. Look at that. Right, this. Oh, no, it needs to be a bit thicker than that. That's too thin, that paint. Right, okay, let's straighten that horizon up a little bit. Right, so let's put a bit of clean water in here. Right, so you can lift out just that little bit here. Right, now we've got to texture that. So a bit of green. Right, dry, then we can work into the finish. Right, now some greens. Alright, that's just put in a bit of foliage at the bottom of those trees. Right, that's the basic. I'm going to put some leaves on that. Sort of a thick one, a couple of thin ones. And we'll come in to there. And then we'll put in some of these. Right, okay, let's go down there. Right. Okay, there's a bit in there. Right. Now we want a nice green. Alright, let's get some darker green in here, sort of shadow. Right, go into the other side. Do this quick. I can put some right, let's go rigger. Put a signature on it somewhere. Couple of points. Okay, that'll do. I think that's about much as I want to do on that one. Right, so if we right, put that in a mount. That's a bit of tape. Here's the big one. It's getting more and more soiled. Right, and that's just where if you want your horizon unhorizontal, you can always change it in the mount, level it up a bit. Right. Oh, there we are. So another Lakeland scene, not the greatest I've done, but it's a painting. I know that when you start out with watercolour in particular, it's very difficult to get the washes right, and a hairdryer is always very handy, so you can carry on with the picture. What you can do is get a bit of gouache, wherever the gouache is. Oh, there. Well, I've got some here on my table. Just a wodge of it. Right, okay, so there's a little few bits of boat here. Right, okay, that's just a little bit extra. Clean your brushes, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.